Evening. It's about 5:30 in the evening. We're at 2,500 metres, and we are in the Cabane de Diablerie, which is a Swiss mountain hut. And we're actually in the process of acclimatising, getting our bodies used to the altitude before we attempt Mont Blanc at the weekend. As I look here, I look out the window and I can see that the weather is pretty rough and wild outside, hence the fire lit behind me. Paul, I think we've got some pretty big decisions to take this week. What do you think?
Yes, yeah. Obviously, still no one this season has managed to summit Mont Blanc, and obviously that's the reason for us being out here and doing the acclimatisation. So, in conjunction with obviously our guide Mark, the weather forecasters, trying to get as much information as we can, we are going to have to make the decision in the next couple of days as to whether or not heading out and up is the right thing to do.
Yeah, and I think from our point of view, Sandstone, we're all about resilience and training hard. And I think at this stage, we keep at it. We're not prepared to give up just yet. Mm-hmm. So I think we keep training, we keep acclimatising, we put ourselves in a position to succeed is a conversation we've had today, isn't it? So in terms of the decision, we have to make that decision based on intelligence, based on the weather, the snow forecast, and the avalanche and crevasse risks. But actually, I think what we're going to do is concentrate on putting ourselves in the position to succeed should that window open up. But in terms of the actual decision, as you say, it's got to rest with a guide, hasn't it? What do you think?
Yeah, it would be foolish not to listen to the experts. That's the whole reason of bringing the experts with us, so that we can learn, listen, understand, and be guided by them in the decision as to whether or not it's a go or no go, really.
And what do you find? I don't know about you, but I find it a little bit frustrating. We've done some phys today, we've climbed high and come back today, and it's kind of hard sometimes motivating yourself, knowing that might be for nothing.
It is. Obviously, it's nice to have that motivation, nice to have that dream, nice to have that picture in your head of, I want to get up there to the summit. But it's not, I want to get to the summit at all costs. It's, I want to get to the summit, bearing in mind that's only 50% of it. I also want to come back down and enjoy the fact that we've done it together in the bar afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think from my point of view as well, training's sort of never wasted, is it? We've learned some stuff together. We've probably enhanced our communication skills between you and I, and we've learned already more experience every time we come up the mountain. So even if this week is not our week, then actually those skills will probably stand us in pretty good stead going forward.
Absolutely, training's never wasted.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we're going to keep you updated. We're going to try and sort of keep you in the loop as we go along and move towards Mont Blanc. But in the meantime, we're stuck in a cabin with basically nothing to do at 2,500 metres. So we'll keep you posted.